I just interviewed some applicants, and the responses I got amazed me. And this is one of the reasons why I want to put this video out there. When you are faced with your hiring manager one-on-one, you are expected to sell yourself to the hiring manager. And most of the time, you are not being hired based on your qualification. In fact, these days, you are not being hired based on your qualification. You are being hired based on how you are able to sell yourself to your hiring manager. You are sitting in an interview and a question was asked, tell me about yourself. Here, a lot of applicants get panicked. Majority of them don't even know what they will say at this time. Some people don't even remember their name again. And some will summon courage and begin to tell you the story of their life. Most of the time, this is where applicants get it wrong. All right, what the hiring manager is expected of you at this point in time is, number one, your strength, what you are bringing to the table, how your experience can turn things around for the organization you are coming into. I'm Toba Peters, the CEO of Plaudit Royalties and Investment Limited. Today, I'm going to share with you from the CEO perspective and employer's perspective the best way to answer the question, tell me about yourself. See, we've interviewed thousands of applicants, and I can tell you, majority of them struggle with these questions. When you ask them, tell me about yourself, some of them begin to repeat, around the bush, telling you stories instead of going straight to the point. To tell you the truth as well, few of them actually know how to respond to this question. Stick to the end of this video for more insight. Also, remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Okay, so what is the best response to the question, tell me about yourself? When you are being asked these questions, what is expected of you is not to tell your life stories. What the hiring manager or the CEO or the employer, whatever the case may be, what they are expecting you to say is to tell them the value that you are going to bring to the table, your strength, what you are going to do differently to bring or contribute to the growth of that company from where they are and to where they want to see themselves in the future. Are you going to align with the vision of the organization, or you are going to bring down the value of the organization? That is what the hiring manager is trying to look out there. You are not supposed, this is not supposed to be the time that you are going to be shaking or you don't even know what to say. Like I said from the beginning of this video, what the hiring manager is looking out when this question is asked is sell yourself. And the way you sell yourself is actually going to determine if you are going to be taken or not. In this video, I'm going to tell you about 3 things you need to know to pass your next interview. Number 1, success. Number 2, strength. Number 3, situation. I asked a lady question yesterday during the interview, and I asked her, how are you going to attend to a dissatisfied customer? We're talking about success story, selling your success story. When this particular question, tell me about yourself, is asked, this lady was able to wow me with how she was able to handle the client and turn the angry client to a happy client. This is what the hiring manager is looking out for. What's the value that you are going to bring into the table? How are you going to use your expertise to move the company further forward from where the company is presently? So when we talk about the success, so we are telling you about the success story that you have achieved in your past companies. So you are feel free to tell the new hiring company your success story, what you've done in the past, how you were able to contribute your own quota in the past, and what that contribution does to those companies, and how you are going to do better in the new hiring company that you have presently. These are the things you are expected to say about your success story. And this will give you a lot of mark, and you may be considered to taking the new role you applied for. Okay, so the next thing to sell in front of your hiring manager is your strength. Like, for example, one of the applicants I interviewed yesterday said something about communication skills. When I asked her strength, and trust me, she actually know how to hold conversation and can actually communicate very well. So work more on your strength. Present your strength. Don't present your weakness. When you are going for an interview or you want to sell yourself, sell your strength, not your weakness. So the third point is situation, right? So you could say to your hiring manager that you are looking for a company that you can add your value, that you can align with their vision, and that you can go all out to make sure you contribute your own quota for their growth, development, and the expansion. All right, if you tell your hiring manager these three things, trust me, you will be considered to be hired. The question is, do I need to memorize all this? The answer is yes. You need to memorize all this so that when you get to that interview section, you're not going to, deviating even from what you're supposed to say. I wish you success in your next interview, and I can guarantee you, if you follow these three key points that I gave you, you will be hired in your next interview. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you in the next video.